Anybody up for Nerf news? Because I am. So, hey everybody, it's Retro Kid of Retro Kid Reviews out of Armor, and back to Nerf news with the great and finally long-awaited shot out of the way. Let's get to the biggest news of 2016. Everything pertaining to Toy Fair of this year, 2016. Most of the Google images I'm going to be using will pertain drac. More specifically, Drac's now finally revealed face. Yeah, if you follow one of his vlog, I guess, channels, sorry for the ratchety voice, he actually is revealing his face, both in his, I guess, personal Instagram and vlogs. Apparently he does vlogs now, so good for you, buddy. Welcome to the world of YouTube and showing your face. It's been like a common trend that he hasn't been doing it for years, so another story for another day. Also follow his channels, because he found more than just the traditional Nerf brand, which is what I'm going to be mainly focused on as much as I want to. He found a lot of connects and anything out of a build Lego kit type of system that can pretty much project something sort of like a Nerf system. So I think even a rubber band system, so be on the lookout for those videos if you can go into his backlog. So the big ones, well, since I have the Zombie Strike that I do actually want to purchase for the channel, is the, no joke, this is not like a Photoshop here. You are looking at, if I can get some light, a Nerf chainsaw. It has a smart AR system, what it looks like at the show, and it does have that spinner kind of thing like they did with their pistol version that came out I think late 2015. I think they just called it the Nerf Saw or something like that for the Zombie Strike line. Don't really know what that pulley system is going to be doing. As for the grill itself, it's going to be awesome. I'm totally thinking immediately Evil Dead or Ash vs. Evil Dead, since that show's out. As for the tech series, sorry, the Doomland series, I was actually kind of concerned for the Double Dealer that also came out. It looked pretty good. Drac had a demo for it too. Again, I'm just gonna put a card to the channel because I would be here all day pretty much explaining to you every single video he went to, but the demo for it pretty much explained to you that it's not really a flywheel, so it's not as expensive as I thought. It's actually a Springer that's kind of more Rampage or Raider equipped with a pump grip, so technically speaking that's not bad. I don't really know what the MSRP is, but realistically I would think 30, maybe 40 here in the US, maybe dead on 40 here in New York where I live. I don't know, but I would be comfortable with that price given how it's built, given the double mag design, and given that it's a really interesting 12 mag design. I actually would buy it just for the 12 mags, because they look pretty unique as far as the 12 mags go, because the 12 mags have gone a lot of changes over the years, and by far this is the most, I guess, professionally looked I would say they have been, and I would actually want to mimic those if I ever wanted to mod mags, because I would see that as a competition kind of thing for like Raider kind of competition round, like you know how those like Real Steel, sorry, I want to say Real Deal, but it's really Real Steel, do like 3-gun shooting. I want to do something like that, but like the Nerf equivalent to it. That would be like the mag of choice for me. I don't want to do like those 10 mags. I haven't owned or purchased any blasters that have that yet, but it looks to be, from what Drac is describing, is like screwing up your muscle memory or something like that, so I don't know. On to, now obviously the blasters of the hour here. The Nerf Hyperfire, because the Rapid Strike was just not enough for you. Yeah, you are not, your eyes are not blind here. You're looking at a 25 mag, which is actually good for the Flywheel series. If I could scrunch up my tripod, which I apparently cannot any more than I should, you're looking at what you're kind of seeing. The buttstock is probably where you're housing most of the battery tray, and I would assume some of the power features that you're gonna have to rewire if you've been in the Flyro game before. Motors are probably in front, probably by the muzzle. I'm not entirely sure if the muzzle is attachable like the modulus line. We'll get to the modulus in a minute. It's just one attachment point, one tactical rail. The big star here is that it's a fully auto, probably faster firing. I would say Rapid Strike. For some reason when Drac and Bublo, yeah, they both went there. They demoed it. Apparently, it was a lot quieter when they fired the prototype. I don't really know when it comes to the actual stock thing when it comes out in the fall. Well, we don't know. Back to the picture here with Drac, turns out the Elite line is also going to finally get their own bow that has a mag system, I would assume from the Mag Strike series. It's called the Strata bow. Again, go to his video, I guess, demoing it. I'm not entirely sure if it's Smart AR, but given the look of the draw, I would say it's Mag Strike if it was a bow and arrow, basically. Aside from that, it's not bad looking. I'm actually interested after reviewing the lightning bow as I guess now the real Nerf arsenal as part of Red Hood and Arsenal. Yeah, you get the joke there. And I guess here's a photo of Drac using the Hyperfire. Again, I think as far as future Flyro blasters go, they're gonna like to house a lot more plastic to quiet their stock motors. Having said that, I'm only gonna imagine what modified motors and modified lipos and trust fires and I think IMRs are going to be for that thing, relatively speaking. Let's get to the other star of the hour, the NERF Mastodon, the only mega gun that's getting a lot of attention, and with very good reason. This is the biggest so far mega gun in the mega line. Say that 3 times fast. Other than that, it is housing, I believe, 25 mega darts. Again, I'm not really sure if that is. It's probably 2, maybe 5 more darts, if not. But for the sake of argument, I'm going to say for now 30 darts. And that is what you're looking at is pretty much what you see. It is a turret design. It has its own sling, which is actually not bad. The hand crank, I'm assuming, is going to keep you holding the blaster. I'm pretty sure it's not a springer. I'm almost assuming that it's going to be some shape or form a flywheel or like a mega equivalent of a Vulcan back in the day kind of style, like rehousing some of the parts and using nowadays flywheel technology. My best assumption, it's probably going to be a hefty price. My honest assumption would be $50 or $60. If it's at a cool 50, Vulcan was like that, so I wouldn't lose sleep if it's at 50. I would put up with the price. It's a hefty $50, not gonna lie, but it's better than the next blaster. Another star of the hour. The Modulus line. The Modulus line is getting its first Springer with a camera accessory. You heard me right. It is called the Battle Scout. It is their attempt at making, I would assume that is a internal mag, if I remember correctly. It has its first camera attachment. It has a 720p camera, and I think with it just being a Springer and with an internal mag and having all the Springer accessories plus the Modulus accessories, you're looking at about just this photo you see here, that's about $70. Good news, that's $20 less than the ECS cam that came out last year. Bad news, I have a mega internal blaster that's like at least $10, maybe $20 cheaper than what you're offering me right now. So, I'm not gonna lie, it might become the worst blaster in the Modulus line. I might buy it just for the camera, for GoPro shots, and probably for war. $70 is a hefty price, but the NERF Cam ECS, I think it was 12, was $90. So which are you losing sleep first, and where's your mind? Seriously, are you crazy yet? I think you need therapy if you're gonna buy both these blasters. Modding potential, just drill the AR and I guess somehow fix up the internal mag. That's about it. Combos, just do the traditional nerf combos you can with this Modulus Scout. I don't know how you can. If it has a side rail, it would do actually a lot better for your GoPro shots, but get a better camera clearly with a better blaster. That's probably half the cost than what this is on MSRP alone. And last up, going back to Modulus again, the real star of the hour, at least for the Modulus line, the I'm trying to look for the Tri-Scout. No, the Tri-Shot. Damn it, I don't know the exact blaster's name, sorry. But take my word for it, it's a 3-in-1 design. The first one is obviously a long strike. You're hearing me right, that is a long strike middle of the blaster. Has a 12-round mag. I can see it as clear as day that is a 12-round mag. Above it is I believe a missile launcher, and you can like attach it to the stock, which is actually not bad because the whole stock here is your entire trigger system for the missile. So have fun using that. Unless you want to like detach the hose and somehow make a permanent mod to it, because I'm not gonna lie, the stock actually looks pretty nice and would be a nice Raider replacement in case Raider stocks magically die somehow. And on the front is a mega front gun kind of attachment. The photos show you that it's 2 darts, but in reality it's actually 4 darts total, so that's not bad. I think the in total, I'm assuming that's about $40, maybe $50 because of this being a 3-in-1 gun. Kind of like the Modulus equivalent of a Titan now. Yeah, there's no getting around it. This is the Modulus sorry, this is the Modulus equivalent of the Titan brand, because it is trying to attach so much in one. How can you not compare it? Modding potential, obviously fix up the plunging system. If you could like somehow get a better air seal in case this thing screws up on day 1 on stock. Prototype, when Drac and Bolo used it, it wasn't that bad. If there's any other nerfers out there, please let me know in the comments down below. As for the Modulus front gun here, the front gun looks good. Again, the photo is not is telling you that it's 2 darts here. It's really 4 darts. I guess card to any firing demos to prove my point in case if you're a little confused. As for the long strike middle, if you can believe it, this thing has slam fire in the middle. I'm just as surprised as you with that reaction. In total, it's an interesting blaster. I would probably just stick to the middle and maybe the front gun. As for the hosing and the housing of this rocket piece, it would make a good little pocket rocket, I guess, grenade launcher in a pinch if you need it for HVZ. Other than that, don't really see any modded potential unless you can make it shoot socks somehow for grenades. So yeah, that is my full rundown with Toy Fair 2016. Everything else is just what everyone has already been said. Like, for example, here the NERF Rivals. They finally get their own full auto blaster that has already been leaked to Gizmodo before the show was even out. And don't get me wrong, it looks amazing. I love the Rivals line. Videos online have shown that this is a tried and true battle-tested series, and the fact they get a full auto blaster series that had to go out of its way to explain that the mag is just its own housing system, like it's boom, 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 like zigzagging, basically. I don't know the exact price on this one, but I'm assuming it's your average Rivals price. If you bought one before, you know what you're getting yourself into. Modding potential, obviously it's a fly roll, so you're gonna have to up lipos and everything. If you're gonna up lipos to an already full auto rival blaster, it's a laser beam just on its own. God help whoever's at the end of that thing. No joke. So yeah, with all that said and all the Nerf news catch up, oh yeah, the name for the rival blaster here is Chaos. Chaos Theory, you know? And with the Jeff Goldblum reference out of the way, this is RetroCater Reviews, and the final shot out of the way for this passing Toy Fair. What do you think of the shot? I'm really tempted to say Nerf Shot Show, because every time I go to these toy fairs, they feel like a shot show for me, for real steel fans out there, if there's any. Let me know in the comments below if my news is too late, or you see any of these blasters have really good modding potentials. Let me know in the comments down below, or let me know on Tumblr if you're my Tumblr follower. And with that said, have a good weekend. Later. Chaos Theory. Just chaos.